Hello, Lewis and Clark Tigers. If you're watching this video, then you need to know how to annotate for Mr. Kenlein's class. To do annotations, for me, means that you have a chance to talk back directly to the paper. And you have a bunch of options. Hopefully, you've printed off the annotation text marking, says post-it note marking text techniques. Hopefully you printed off this piece of paper. And you have options when you're going to talk back at the piece of paper. And if you don't like the 8 options that are available, you can even make up your own symbol. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Remembering that you'll always need to use and show the symbol, and that you'll always need to offer 20 words to count as a quality annotation. So here are the symbols to use when you annotate. Down screen. So you might use just a main point, which is going to be a restatement of the facts. You might do a conclusion at the end of a paragraph, and you'd use the letter C with the circle around it. You might have a question, and you might about something you read, and you can then do the question mark and then try to answer your question. You might take a quote out and you might comment on it. You might try to make a connection to your life and use the double arrow, and then you might explain what that connection is. You might pull a number out that's not just a hashtag and use a statistic from the reading and then explain it. Something might make you confused. And if you're confused, then you can go ahead and use the triple question mark and explain, why are you confused? What doesn't make sense? Or if something in the article or the reading makes you uber upset, you can use 3 exclamation points and explain why you're mad. Now, if you don't like any of these 8 symbols, well, you're going to need to use some of them sometimes. But if you want to be special and do a different emoji, or wow, that like shocked you, and you want to do the Harry Potter forehead lightning bolt, well, then you go right ahead on your own sheet and make the Harry Potter lightning bolt. Now, with that said, I'm going to offer a demonstration of what I mean for you to do a piece of thinking on an assignment or on a reading that I've actually given out before. So you're going to see quarter number 1, number 4, and you're going to have that opportunity to have this paper that says high school rigor, bring it on. And it's upside down right now for you. It's right side up for me. And I'm going to demonstrate right now what I mean to annotate, to talk back to the paper using a symbol and 20 words. So I read in my article and I get down to a gal named Julie Hetchko, and she's 16. She's from Lincoln, Nebraska. And here's how I annotate. I circle the 16 and I drag it out to the side. I'm using my symbol, and this happens to be a statistic or a number, so I'm going to use the hashtag or the number sign, number. And what's the number I'm talking about? 16. She happens to be 16 years old. And I'm going to go ahead and say that with my annotation, me talking back to the paper, I'm going to say, wow, Julie is a 16-year-old senior, which could mean she is wicked smart. Julie probably could use running start to get college classes for credit. Now I'm going to go ahead and count my words. I think I'm over 20. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'm totally good. I checked that I've got my 26 words. And there, everybody, if you want to copy that directly on your assignment, you could. There's Julie, and your assignment is to do this 3 more times. Copy mine down. Use mine. I'm modeling what I want. I'm modeling what I want. You need to do this 3 more times on this side of the paper, 4 times on this side of the paper, a total of 8 annotations. I already gave you one. And again, remembering that you're annotating, which means you're getting to talk back to the assignment. You're talking back. I mean, wow, you get to talk back to the teacher and you get to write on the piece of paper and you just get to talk back. For those of you that can't print, this is going to be harder. Look at the instructions, how to do it. You're going to have to take a little quote out or a little section out, and then you're going to show the symbol, and then you're going to annotate. I think that sums it up. I like the idea of you having a chance to talk back. It's valuable to me, and having a chance to get your brain on paper is vital to me as you read through this article, this reading, and as we will do this the entire school year. Annotating, it just means taking notes that also include your feelings and your thoughts and your questions. It just really means taking notes in a more personal way to annotate for me. Thanks for watching. That should demonstrate it. And if you need anything further, check me out on our Microsoft Teams channel in the questions and answers section. Thanks.